Hi guys, this is Jake again with the Atomic Armadillo Fabrication. This is our part 2 video of how to shorten a 67 C10 long wheelbase chassis. In the first video I did an explanation on one of the ways that you can shorten the chassis, which is the 12-inch cut behind the cab with 8 inches off the rear. And today we're going to do the under cab style cut explanation. So we can kind of get both opinions on it and kind of go from there. So one of the things I made was a little template. On this style of cut, you're going to do two 12-inch sections taken out in the middle, and they're going to kind of piece themselves together like a puzzle. So I'm going to explain this. So normally how most guys do this, and there's a lot of information online also about this, is you'll take a 12-inch section off the top and a 12-inch section off the bottom. These frames are 6 inches tall, so you'll do a 3-inch section top, 3-inch bottom, and it'll kind of go together like this. So once you have your cuts taken out, which will be right here and right here, it'll be like that. So you'll actually bring your chassis together like so, and you have this whole area to weld. That's a lot of area for welding, so it makes it pretty strong, and a lot of guys will do extra bracing. Most people use like a diamond plate, weld that over your existing area that you cut, and sometimes guys will do the plate on the inside also, just whatever you feel comfortable with. So if you're not the greatest welder, anything that's extra will definitely help you. As far as the rear is the exact same. So the rear, you're just doing the 8 off the back, right where we indicated before. So you measure 8 inches off the rear of the chassis, make your scribe line, literally just lop it off straight, and that's it. So you got the 12 out of the middle, 8 on that. One thing though, with doing this style of cut out the middle, you do have to move your cab mount brackets. So they'll need to be moved 12 inches back. So in this case, I just went ahead and chalked everything out so you guys could actually see it. You'll move them 12 inches back. You measure straight off top of the frame down. In this case, these are 1 1/16 inch on the top hole and 3 3/4 on the bottom, and they're 4 3/4 spread apart. There's that. But one thing that's nice about this, so I took out my cross member, this one, which would have sat roughly right here. So, but whenever you shorten this, it's actually going to bring that forward. So if you're running the stock trailing arms or the stock leaf spring style suspension, everything is in the correct area that it needs to be, so you don't have to worry about changing anything. In the first video, the reason why we had already had this cross member taken out is we're doing an aftermarket air ride setup with different cross members, so it kind of worked out. So I didn't really have the need because none of the factory holes are actually going to line up, and any hole that is left in this chassis we're going to weld up at some point. So if you guys want to stay tuned for our next video, and the next video we'll actually have the chassis cut down. We'll maybe do some talks about it and the way we're going to brace it, how the cuts are, let you guys visually see it. Probably do an after where you guys can actually see the welds, and then in our 4th video we'll show everything kind of completed. And then if you guys have any questions or any guys say comments or anything like that, shoot us messages. Follow us on Facebook. It's Atomic Armadillo Fabrication. Instagram is Atomic Armadillo Fabrication, all one word. And then YouTube is just Atomic Armadillo. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you guys next time.